So good afternoon, everyone. This is Lisa Ware, Senior Group Leader. Very nice to have you here. Um, I think a lot of people don't realise actually everybody should be on this because there are some major changes, huge. All right. And I know that not everybody daily looks at their partner portal. So I'm going to share with you some incredible changes that have happened. And these are so big that they actually they can impact your business massively. All right. And the bigger the business, the more important this is. So I'm going to share my screen with some slides. And this was a big leader call that we hadn't had. All right. And let's share with you what has been revealed and some changes. We can always do this. We can always bring it over to another time. But let's go through this now. As you know, last week, Black Friday savings ended. It was a very short span. In fact, I did actually say to everyone, I felt it was going to last about 4 or 5 days, and I was actually spot on. That's all it did last for. It was incredible. But I don't know how busy you've been, but if you've signed up anybody at the moment, actually, it's quite stunning. Now, I'm going to share with you some amazing savings that are still going on in a moment. All right. So take no notice. That's just a holding slide. Let me tell you. So we are now on something called, this is all about the customers. We're on the UW Fixed Saver 33. This is officially still the UK's cheapest fixed rate. And I think if you take a look at the competition there, we've got OVO Fixed with a boiler cover, Outfox the Market, Eon Next, Sainsbury's Energy, EDF Energy, Octopus Energy. Take a look at those and then have a look at ours. So the first one is the two service fixed. It actually undercuts all the others. When they take three services, it drops down dramatically. This is the price cap we're talking about and the way that they've applied it. And then if they take four services, as you know, they get an extra £50 bundle discount. So it brings it down further. Now, I'm just going to share with you, I've been telephoning some of my existing big spenders, and I'm on about big houses. So I've got a gentleman that lives in a 17-bedroom house. Now, I know you can't all find these, and it did take a lot of work when I did it about 5 years ago, but that one has been paying me in residual over £70 a month. Can you imagine doing work once and always earning £70 a month? A lot of money. I got him to phone up. He has sent me a WhatsApp message. He's over the moon. He has just knocked off for this next year by going onto it. He has knocked off a further £1,300 off his energy. That is astonishing. Absolutely wonderful. I've done it for a few of them, and we're talking big savings. In fact, I've had a couple now. I've had them for 19 years. And I've just given them another £615.68 by them switching. So this is really, really good. Now, this is going to end, ladies and gentlemen. Hear me. Midnight tomorrow night. By 9 o'clock Thursday morning, it will be a fixed saver 34 and the price is going up slightly. Okay, so if you're not acting on this stuff, you are missing a trick for people. You really are. You're missing a trick. And what you've got to say is this stuff is important because what it's doing is showing your true value to them and how we as partners that go the extra mile for people make the difference. UW is fantastic savings, but they are not going to know about it if you don't open up your shop, which is basically open up your mouth and get out there and contact them. So this is really, really, really good. And it's showing you why fixing is a no-brainer. Just take a look at what's going on here. Please note that Cornwall Insights, the regulator, is on about a 3% rise in January to the cap. They're talking about an even bigger rise in April. And although it might drop down, do you notice something? When it drops down in the autumn, when it drops down, it always drops down in the summer when really people aren't using it. But overall, what's going on here is a general trend upwards. So, guys, get out there. Come on, make some phone calls. Do you know what? Put everything aside. Tomorrow, go nuts. I've filled myself up with 4 appointments tomorrow. Okay. And I'm actually doing the legwork. I'm going to see people because I know the value in doing this when you actually see people. So please, please, this is really, really good. Now, what else? Something else has happened. This has been in consultation with many senior group leaders. They're trying to help the switching process of mobiles. Now, guys, I'm going to talk about this, but I'm going to stop the share because I want to see you, because I want to see your expression here. Sometimes I feel head office, they do understand, but they don't understand. Now, the one touch switch for broadband has been phenomenally good. It's really working. I actually love it. It is excellent. You're with the person still, and it comes through. But something that a few of us have already said to them, if this same process is applied to mobiles, I've got a ghastly feeling that there'll be some phone calls immediately from that current supplier, basically doing everything to keep them. I'm going to show you it, and then I'm going to say my stance on this, and I have no problems in coaching this to you and recommending. Personally, I will carry on as I've always done. I will ensure when I'm with that customer or remotely that I ensure the handset's unlocked, that I get the pack code, but that I'm with them making that damn phone call and warning them that what the company will do is offer them everything they've never offered them before. And my winning line is, when they go to speak to you and they try to persuade you to stay, you need to say to them, so clearly for the past 12 months, I've been paying more than I need to. Would you like to backdate this drop in price for 12 months to make up for what you've overcharged? Now, what that does to the psyche of the customer is make them realise they've been ripped off for 12 months. And you will find that then they'll be adamant that they will not, they have no qualms in leaving the existing supplier. I believe if you do what you're about to see, I think it could be detrimental. Let me show you. It's a bit of a one-touch switch. Basically, you're instantly getting the pack code. But of course, as you know, that means that they'll be getting instant phone calls. Whereas the way that we currently do it, I think is better because we've got a chance to really talk to them. So that is on your partner portal. Okay. What else? So we've been saying to the company, we have 7 days to place someone. It's just too fast. We don't even know them. I signed someone up on Saturday. I did the fast start plan yesterday, which to my mind was a bit slow, but he wanted Sunday off. Fair enough. Okay. But it says here that we feel like our arms are tied behind our back. 7 days is not enough. More time would allow us to assess our new partner and then place them in the best position to not just help them, but help others in our team to grow their businesses too. So they've listened to us, which is wonderful. And they're now running a trial. And it's extending the time for placing from 7 days to 14. You can still manage this on your placing on the partner portal. And the trial date is from the 4th of December right up to Power Up in April. All right. So this gives us 14 days. We do not have now to have a panic that we've only got 7 days to decide where to put them. Okay. I think that's an absolutely wonderful thing. I'm absolutely over the moon about that. And this is the big one. This is huge. Maybe not for some, but it is for others with quite large businesses. So what the company said, what we heard was that someone that gets to TL and even STL then often goes quiet or they don't do anything. Now, I've got this happening a lot, and it is absolutely infuriating because it means that it can't help me grow my business or our businesses. And it often means that we might have to start from scratch to build another TL somewhere else. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. So what the company has done is listened to us, and I was one of them on the growth panel, and we've been mulling this through. So from December the 3rd to January the 3rd, and I know it's a small transfer window, the company will accept transfers. Okay. In other words, positions can be sold. Now, that the only positions that can sell their businesses are STL or below in title. So in other words, an STL or a TL, for example, with a maximum of 500 group customers. No position of a higher title in the business. So in other words, what you can't do is you can't get a TL to sell their business if underneath them they've got an STL. And by the way, that stuff happens a lot. Okay. So if someone below them is of a higher title, they can't sell their position. Okay. And positions that are closed, they can't sell either. So I've actually got 3 people that I've been speaking to that are actually out to sell their position. Now, eligible buyers, it's the usual criteria for a new joiner. So all the stuff that's already in place. And they cannot have been, by the way, they cannot have been a partner for the last 2 years, including being an associate partner. So you can't have people start shutting down their business and then buying somebody else's business. You can see why they've made that decision. I think it's a really, really important thing here. And in order for the process to happen, the seller of the business needs to write to partner services at uw.co.uk, copying in their potential buyer and declaring a purchase price. No official advice from UW on purchase prices. That's between buyer and seller. And both parties sign a novation agreement. UW will provide this. And both must declare they have taken appropriate legal advice. So I'm just going to stop this a minute because I know some of you are going to be going, what? So I've got somebody that is direct to me, and they went nuts during lockdown and got themselves to 21 personal customers. They didn't listen to my advice about recruiting. They thought they knew best. And they brought in 9 partners, but they wouldn't listen to me on how to support. And all of those 9 partners have closed their positions. Only one got to QD, was 3. So now you can get the idea of the numbers. And there's like 1 customer under these other closed positions. In total, there's 29 group customers. So there's 21 group customers to get it to TL with 3 minimum QDs. Yeah, 50 group. That person ridiculously does not want to work their business. They are absolute a prime candidate to sell. I've spoken to them and they've said, yes, find the partner, Lisa. Let's do a deal. And they want to sell. Personally, I think they're damn well mad. Because you never know what might happen. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I knew I was doing this today. That's why I sent out to your teams about don't quit. I hope you all read it. Okay. Because you don't know what can happen. Do you know, if I so wished, I could bring in a partner and I could place, and that person could go nuts and build you a massive business. You never know. And some of you may have heard of the story of Mr. Unwise Man that's above Wes. It's a true story. Yeah. However, some people, they're never going to work. They don't realize the gold mine they're sitting on. They have no idea because they're all thinking about the here and now. And I will say this to you, you know, it's an interesting fact. People are prepared to work 40 years in a job for literally just over broke. That's what job stands for, isn't it? Just over broke. Jump out of bed on a journey of boredom to just over broke. I mean, you know, what do you get from a job? I don't know. And yet they think 4 years applying to a business is ridiculous. If you want to, you can achieve mountains. Guys, I went from one customer a month, and when I applied myself, I went from £35 residual to 980, and I did that in a year on residual income. No, none of that quip stuff that's going on at the moment, because I believe in building the residual. So it is absolutely possible. Someone can go from zero to hero if they wish, if they apply themselves, if they get into action. But there are positions out there that maybe someone would like to buy. So look, this is something for you to share, okay? It's all on your partner portals, all right? I bet most of you didn't even know this was there. I'm sure you didn't. And there's something else, which is wonderful. The rewards platform, they've done an update. So we're refreshing our rewards platform to make it even bigger and better. The interim process is TL or STL promotion. You wait for our new reward platform or have instant gratification. Get a hotel chocolat delivery straight away. So they're doing stuff to make the rewards better. With GL or SGL promotions, we'll send a message about the reward options. Oh, options, guys, what could that be? I'm not allowed to say. But it's stuff that's going on. There's a lot of stuff going on, which is really good. Now, let's talk about Christmas. So some of you, thankfully, you went along to Ignite, and Ignite did what it did. It ignited you into action. And some of you ended up with a Hotel Chocolat Grand Wreath and wonderful advent calendars because you were at Ignite, and that was an extra promotion, okay? But the people, I've said this earlier, you need to get on this live and kicking that I know Andrew's on, and I know Steve and Val are on. You need to get yourself down to Bournemouth on Thursday for 2:30, because this is the most important training that you're ever going to attend, because it makes a difference and the stats back it. Look what happened. And these are the people that attended the events. So there were 779 qualifiers for the ultimate Christmas incentive. And 39% of them joined UW in 2024. That's an incredible statistic. 47%, right? So sorry, level 1 qualifiers, 416 of the 779. They've got Christmas sewn up, the turkey dinner and all the stuff. Wonderful. And 47% of those joined in 2024. I think that's incredible. There were 147 of us level 2 qualifiers, and 35% of those joined in UW in 2024. And an astonishing 216 partners qualified for level 3, and 26% of them joined UW in 2024. So I don't know if you're still aware, but level 1 was the turkey dinner and all the trimmings. Level 2 was an option of £250 Love to Shop vouchers, or £250 vouchers to spend at the Ivy restaurant. That's what I'm doing. And level 3, on top of all of that, was also an Alton Towers. What was the other one? Oh, yeah. Or the Fortnum and Mason hamper. Wow. Do you know what? Oh, I'm going to stop the share here because honestly, this gobsmacks me. Do you know what? I was 22 years in jobs. All right. My last proper job was sales, and sales usually gives you rewards, but nothing like this. Prior to that, I worked for you will know it as Liverpool Victoria Insurance, and I was a police officer. Well, do you know what? I never got anything. Didn't even get a bloody pizza. I can't believe the stuff this company gives us as well as earning money. It's just nuts. Do you know there's 13 types of income reward that we get from the activity we do once? I don't know what they have to keep doing to get some people into action. It just astounds me because it is absolutely amazing what they give. I am in awe, total awe. Right, let's carry on. There's more. Okay, so some important things for you guys that have achieved. In fact, you would have seen I've sent out through the teams Denny Burke, TL, and a brand new partner, Jennifer Lloyd. My God, they got into action in November, and there you go. This is what's happening on the 3rd of December. Well, we did receive our text messages that we'd qualified. On the 9th of December, yes, that was yesterday, we've received our voucher emails for these wonderful Love to Shop or Ivy gift vouchers. And on the 19th, hampers and Christmas dinners will be arriving. So be in, guys, be in. Don't let them take it away. Really, really good. Here's another great big thing for you. In November, the company paid £1 million just in November in cashback to people. Wow, that's a lot of money, isn't it? Well, actually, a lot of the retailers paid that, as you know. I think that's fantastic. And you know, the big thing about this, and I keep harping on about it, and I'm sorry, guys, I have no understanding how you could possibly be signing up customers that don't take the cashback card. I do not understand it. Every single person that I sign up has the cashback card because I bother to spend sometimes another half an hour really them understanding why this is so good. You know, every £100 that we save them on their bill is like they would have to earn £140 to get that saving. Are you with me? If you had to earn it, you pay tax and insurance. So you're saving them mountains of money on their bills. Then, by their everyday spending, not asking them to go out and spend money to save, that's stupid. You don't do that. Everyday spending anywhere, even a local market stall, they will get cash back. And what happens if they use it? And the easy way to say to them is, look, your water, your council tax, all of that, that bank account stays as it is, whether it's Lloyd's, NatWest, TSB, whatever it may be. That stays as it is. Make sure you got the money to pay those direct debits and standing orders. But everything else that you would chip and pin or contactless, move that money over into the cashback card account and use this card. Because you know what? It might end up that you never, ever pay for your broadband. No other company can give you free broadband just by everyday spending. This is This is really good. This is the way that you sock it to them. And do you know what, guys? I promise you, and the company backs this up with the stats now. I've known this. Those that take the cashback card are sticky. They do not leave. And they're the ones that become your best referrers. They can't wait to tell other people because they feel so smug at all the money they're saving. I even have some of them send me messages on WhatsApp. I've got a lady up the road who earlier this year said, "Oh no, it's only electric I'm interested." No, I got her for the phone, broadband, the mobile, the lot, the cashback card. She sends me WhatsApp messages. Oh, you'll never believe how much money I just got back when I went to Tesco and I used my club card vouchers and I got club card points and I got cashback. They get excited because they know that they're one above all the rest of the population that, sorry, are as thick as you know what. Yeah, we've got to help people understand this. We really have. All right. And yes, I get animated because I think it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, here we go. So, just to back all this up, guys, the following Thursday, the 19th, please note, the following Thursday, there is a training webinar, brand new. It's only 20 minutes. There's one at 1 till 1:20, and then there's one. Oh, they've written it twice by accident. I'm sure that's a mistake. It's 1 o'clock to 1:20. There is a leading with cashback webinar. Get and book yourselves on it, guys. Get on it. Get on it. Do it. Do it. Do it. All right, 19th. And yes, we're going out in the evening. We're having a party, load of us. But do you know what? I'm going to make sure I'm on that. Why am I on it? Come on, guys. Lisa Ware, cashback extraordinaire. Why am I going on this? Because I'm a leader. And you can't ask others to do what you're not prepared to do yourself. And a leadership is helping others, not for my benefit. I need to know what others are seeing in order for me to say, this is going to be amazing. So get on it, get on it, get on it. Right, here we go. Let's carry on. I said there was a lot. Right. They've done some more improving. Get more partners to QD Star at a pace. New and improved tools to help you and your team. So they have updated the Fast Start plan as of last Thursday, the 5th. Have any of you jumped on that Fast Start plan and seen what it's all about? How good it is? It's different. It is really good. So have a look at it. Get on, click on your Fast Start plan and go through it. Shall I tell you what I think they've actually done? They've made it that you could get somebody all by themselves to self-teach, self-coach, that they could do this by themselves. And if they follow it step by step by step, it works. It's a little bit longer than before, but it works. The other thing too, guys, you know I've been hammering on every time somebody brings in a new partner. I know you probably think, Lisa, shut up. We know. But I know some of you don't know that LYB is Launch Your Business. Okay. There is one coming up this Thursday, the 12th, 7:30. Now, personally, that should be brand new partners. Guys, don't you go on it. You should be at the Bournemouth Buzz. If you are a true leader, you lead from the front and you attend these events. This training at 2:30 earlier on, the live and kicking, is going to tell you why. Why? You need to be at these things because the reality is it has impact. If you don't, your team won't, and you'll have a stagnant team. End of story. Absolutely true. And there is now a QD planner. Have a look. You could type that in, QD Star Planner, Type that in the search and it will take you to it. Have a look. It's really good. Okay. So what else? They've updated the portal, visualizing team activity. Now, I know some of you probably are completely oblivious to lots of this. I am thinking of doing a training on it to home in, because I think some of you probably are not even aware that this stuff is there. How I do my recognition every morning really early. And by the way, I haven't done any today because I've been that busy. I was on a business networking breakfast. I had to leave the house here at 6:20 to be to that in Verwood at 7. And from there, I went straight to Basingstoke to meet Denny. And so I haven't even done any recognition today. So I shall do it tomorrow. Okay. Not very often I miss it, but there we are. But this is what I'm using. I'm using all this stuff. So I might do a training on this. Okay. And some of you won't know what a GRI program is. It's not worth me telling you at the moment because you need to be GL or SGL for this to be in place. Okay, what else? A portal update. More visibility than ever before. The lack of full fibre orders in Portal has now been on our hit list. And ladies and gentlemen, we can now see it. They've found a way of transferring the information that comes from OpenReach and everything, or City Fibre, and it's now on our portal, so we can now see that. Brilliant. Clear tracking, which gives you the visibility in helping your customers. And then it needs to be said, there are loads of kickoffs. So Scotland, East Grinstead, Dartford, Leeds, Bradford, Manchester, Peterborough, Suffolk, Birmingham, Taunton, Newcastle, Chester, Cardiff, Devon and Cornwall, London and Bournemouth. Kickoffs, they are free. I suggest you book on one or two because they are, some are at different times. I'm going to go to another one, even though I'm with Rob and Karen and I'm hosting the Bournemouth one. Don't just do more. Invest in yourself. Because as I'm saying in this training that we're doing on Thursday, it is at these events where we often have the biggest inspiration, that we have moments, light bulb moments that we wouldn't have ever had. Yeah. There's going to be NHQ announcements, launching of the most exciting incentive yet, inspiring speakers, and it's free to attend and you can book through your partner portal. Do it, guys. Do it, do it, do it. So what should you act on right now? So talking points, limited time, fixed tariff and the cashback. Massive investment the company has done in our energy. Nobody else can talk about cashback. We are best in class product. We are absolutely amazing. Get on the training for that as well, as I told you. Do you remember what it was? Thursday the 19th, 1 o'clock. Confidence, better mobile porting, full fibre order visibility, more customers, more mobiles, broadband and mobile, now much smoother. Team building, placing and position sales. Get new partners off the ground faster. Reinvigorate legs. Okay, that's what's going to happen. Growth. Monitor team activity. The key metric to the health of your business. Start managing it this month. Don't just guess. Don't just be on the sidelines. Don't just hope that your upline's going to do everything for you. Start taking ownership. 5, kickoffs. Get booked. Book now for maximum impact in January. This could be 2025, your best year ever. Or it could mean it just be the more the same of what you've already got. Guys, I have a saying. It was my saying. I created it. If you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've always got. And my dear late husband came up with another one, and it was excellent. A distributor isn't a distributor until they are distributing. So You can have it written there what you are, but are you doing it? Am I doing it? This is what it's all about, guys. Do you know what? Do you want to have a mediocre life or do you want to have a life of choice? We've all got that choice. Yeah, we've all got it. I am available to help people. Some of you that are on here know I offer free, I just do it all. I offer STL to GL training once a month. When I've got the time, when I hit NGL, I will be offering TL to STL training as well. I'm going to do that. But at the moment, I can't fit any more in my days. I am mega busy. And I'm 63 and I'm not getting any younger. So, guys, I hope that was helpful. Um, I'm glad I've recorded it because there's a lot of stuff in there. All right. And I think some of you may want to replay that yourselves, even though you're on here, because there's a lot of information in there. Hope that was fun. Next week, same time, same place. It will be, let me think, 17th, is it Tuesday? Yeah, because it's 7 days on. 4:30. See you all then, guys. Take care. All the best. Bye.